Since you already clicked on this video, don't bother going anywhere else because I can assure you this is the best permanent spoof that you will find on the market. Let me show you how Aqua works and the features. So I'm going to start off with the Aqua's Perm Spoofer's features. As you can see here, the information at the top, it does support Windows 10 and 11, so you can look forward to that. This also supports Fortnite tournaments, so if you want to spoof and play a tournament after, you'll be able to do that with no problems at all. And they also have the Asus Permanent Spoof, and these are the first ever spoofer to actually have the disk serial save even after a reinstall. So if you do spoof and want to reinstall Windows, then your serials on your disk will stay the same. Same with your Asus. Then the fastest customer support on the market. It's also offered by them, along with instant delivery, detailed instructions, and unlimited license resets. Then the supported motherboards, if you want to know if yours is on here. And then the supported games, as you know, this does support Fortnite along with Fortnite tournaments. And then any games that have the easy anti-cheat and games that have the battleye anti-cheat will also be spoofed perfectly fine. And then Rainbow Six Siege, Rust, and the entire Call of Duty series. So if any of those games are something you want to play, this is the perfect spoofer for you. Then if you want to know about a different game that isn't on here, then you can go ahead and open the ticket and they will let you know if that game is supported, since they do support a lot more games than just this. And then the prices, as you know, the one time, which is best if you want to stop cheating and go back to playing legit, that would be $24.88. And then the lifetime, which is best if people want to continue cheating and unban themselves whenever they want, will be $68.88. And the payment methods, starting on the website, which is instant delivery, has card and Apple Pay, and I'll show how to do that in a second. And then the tickets, which is fast delivery, has crypto voucher, Binance gift cards, PayPal, family and friends, and Revolut. And I'm going to show you how to buy through the tickets first. So you can go ahead and click on this contact us tab in blue. It'll take you to this page right here, ticket panel. And then you select a category down here and just create a purchase ticket and tell them what you want in the duration. And actually purchase on the website. You're going to click on any of these that say website next to them. I'm just going to click on the one at the top since this is the easiest. It'll take you to their product page right here. As you can see, here's everything that we just went over. You know, the permanent spoofer, but I do want to talk about the temporary spoofer as well, since this is a good alternative if you do not want to take the time consuming that the permanent spoofer does have. Since this is actually temporary, it has an inbuilt cleaner, so you don't have to worry about reinstalling Windows in the games like the permanent spoofer has you do. This is also a good alternative is because it does actually work on every single motherboard on the market, so you don't have to worry about if the permanent doesn't work for you, because the temporary most definitely will. This also does support Windows 10 and 11 and also Fortnite tournaments, just like the permanent does. It is just a less time consuming and works on every single motherboard. Starting with the durations, as you see, the month key, which will unban you for 30 days, will be $28.88. And the week key, which will unban you for 7 days, will be $20 or $19.88. And then the day key, which will unban you for 24 hours, will be $5.88. And actually purchase on the website, you can click on add to cart right here if you want to buy two different products, like for example, a temp key and a permanent key. But since I will just be buying the permanent key, I'm just going to go back to this and click on buy it now. Remember that you do want to choose Apple. If you do want to play with Apple Pay, you can go back and select that. As you see, I did choose a lifetime key, but I'm going to go back and select a one time. So now that I am actually purchasing the one time, you can go ahead and enter in your correct email address if you are purchasing on the website, so they can actually send you the information that you actually purchased along with the key and your download link. And remember, if you do want to pay with Apple Pay, you can go back and select that if you want to. But since I will be paying with card, I'm going to go ahead and fill out the information. I'll see you guys when I'm done. So give me 1 second to do that. Alright, so now that you know how to purchase, we can go ahead and move on to the steps. Starting with step 1, which will just be saving our key. So depending on where you purchase from, if you did purchase in the Discord, then your key will be in your tickets or your DMs. If you purchase on the website like I did, then your key will be sent in your email. You can just go ahead and copy it and then go to your desktop and create a new text document just like this and name it Aqua Key, since that's what it is. And we're just going to paste our key in here just so we have it in quick reach. So right click paste, or you can do Control V if you want to do it that way. But now I can go ahead and go to file, save this, and I can close that since that will be step 1 done. You can go ahead and move on to step 2, which will just be checking our serials. So to do that, in the Aqua Perm folder, you can go ahead and open it and run the Aqua serial checker as admin. My screen will go black for a second since I am getting an administrative prompt. We'll go ahead and close this file explorer since we don't need it right now. And it should look just like this. It should say administrator right here at the top, so you know it is properly working. You can go ahead and scroll up one time until you see your motherboard serial at the top and the Discord at the bottom. That's how you know all of your serials are actually in here. And then you're going to take a snippet of this by going to the Windows search bar and type it in snipping tool. It should pop up after the first 2. Go ahead and click on this, and we're going to drag this across the entire screen just like this. As you can see, all of my serials are actually in here, so we are good to move on to actually save this photo. And now I'm just going to name this band serials since that's what it is. As you can see, mine will be saved to my desktop. Feel free to change this and adjust it however you want, however you see fit. Just make sure you know where it is. Since I do want mine saved to my desktop, I'm going to go ahead and click save. And now we can close this, and as you see, it did pop up right there. And now since we have this, we can go ahead and drag this to the middle. And now I will just be moving on to the actual spoofing steps. So to actually spoof, you can go ahead and go back into the Aqua Perm folder and then run the Aqua Perm as admin. Screen will go black for a second since I am loading this up. Should be back to normal now. Now how you know this will properly load, it will look just like this, and then the file explorer behind it will close. So now I can go ahead and drag this to the middle, and now we're just going to recopy our key first because it does sometimes uncopy when opening the permanent spoofer. Go ahead, go back, and as you see I did have a copy, so I'm going to go to Control V, paste my key in just like this. Now I am going to go ahead and press enter since I am on a lower end PC, and what this means is that this process will take around 3 to 5 minutes for me, depending on how slow my system wants to be. But if you are on just a normal PC or a higher end PC, then this will only take around 1 to 2 minutes or maybe even 3 minutes, depending on how your system sees this. But I'm going to go ahead and press enter, and now this is how you know my license is accepted. It doesn't say anything in red, and now this is just a spoofer loading. But what this spoofer does actually offer that is so good is that it has automatic motherboard detection, which means that whatever motherboard you have, it will automatically detect it and do the appropriate changes for your motherboard. Now what this means is once you press enter, you do not have to do anything else after that step. So please just wait for it to finish spoofing, because if you do anything and possibly cause this to mess up, then you will have to restart the entire process over again, and I guess we don't want that. But with that being said, I am going to speed this up since, like I said, this will take a pretty long time for me, around 4 to 5 minutes. So I will see you guys when this is done. All right, so as you can see, the spoofing process has completed. All I need to do is restart my PC to apply the changes. And as you see, the prompt did close, so I am good to go. I'll see you guys when I get back. So let me restart. All right, I am back after restarting my PC. Now I can go ahead and just verify that the serials have properly changed. So to do that, we're going to open the banned serials folder that we took earlier, full screen it, minimize this, and go back into the Aqua Perm folder, and then run the Aqua serial checker for the last time as admin. The screen will go black for a second. Then you can go ahead and just line everything up, just like this. And remember, scroll up one time so that the motherboard serial is at the top and the Discord is at the bottom. So now we can just compare, starting with my motherboard serial, which is obviously different. Then my UID has also properly changed, along with my volume ID or my volume serial number. As you see, that is also different. And then my MAC addresses have all changed. So now, since these have all properly spoofed, we can go ahead and move on to getting the VPN bypass to remove any IP bands that relate onto my system. So let me load up this, going to show you how to get that. I'll be right back. So I am in the Aqua's Discord. I am going to show some vouchers before actually getting into the VPN bypass, just to show you that this does actually work and how many people actually rep this spoofer and actually got unbanned with it, or just want to rep the staff that helped them, the fast support, or the owner himself. See, there are a bunch of vouchers in here, so I'm going to show this for a little bit and then move on to the VPN bypass that you can actually get in this Contact Us tab under the information. Once you click on this, it will take you back to the ticket panel, and you're just going to select the category and create a support ticket, something that you have finished all of the spoofing steps. You need the VPN bypass to finish everything off, and once they get that for you, you will be permanently unbanned from every single game on the market. That being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to reach other people who also want to get unbanned, and I will be heading out.